And then importantly, you need to understand the issue, you need to follow the science. I'm not a microbiologist or a chemist. I don't understand exactly what's going on in the water, but I know something's wrong. I mean, the lock is, in a sense, a litmus test for everything that's wrong in the environment in Northern Ireland. Doesn't lie, the water doesn't lie. A management plan, this is a designated site. We've approached NIA to get money to try and start this process, and that may be happening in the next few months in terms of we might find that we're facilitating some workshops to input to that process, but we haven't the resources to do that plan, nor maybe are we the person placed to do that. That's maybe something that should be led by the interdepartmental working group. And then coming back to a lot of talk about farmers. I'm from a rural background too, you know, and you know, there's a lot of great farmers out there. We run an environmental farm scheme, support those guys, incentivize them. But as for the bad guys, they need to be penalised, and penalised hard, in my opinion. And that's what I would like to see. Thank you.
Talk there. Our next speaker is Gary Houston from Australian Federation. We have to thank Gary and his team for paying for this venue tonight. Very grateful for that.
Thank you, Seamus. Okay, guys, so we've already did quite a good run through of what the main issues are. I'll probably be covering those off again. I won't give you a death by PowerPoint tonight, so no more PowerPoints from me. The Australian Federation, we're a voluntary body, and we're run by a board of directors. It's made up from people that are elected from the clubs. We have some 50 to 60 clubs and some 6,000 members. We're a national governing body in sport, so we get funding from Sport NI. But we're also a lobby organisation because clean water matters to us, because we can't have good fishing and fish don't survive in poor quality water. So we attend lots of different forums, lots of different government forums with all the very senior people here all the time. And I guess what I want to say is that, you know, this is nothing new, this is nothing strange, and maybe nothing unexpected. The blue-green algae, the cyanobacteria, that's basically just showing what the nutrient levels are. You know, I spoke to my father the other day. He's 85. You know, he used to go down to Loch Ness down at Oxford Island on the handlebars of his father's bike because I had no car. But he said, like, I was able to wade out a mile out into the loch, and it was crystal clear. In the 50s and 60s, absolutely crystal clear. You'd see all the wee fish swimming around your feet. 70s, obviously, there was big algal blooms, and then things really haven't changed. You know, the phosphates are still there, the nitrates are still there, they're still building. NIA, all the meetings, I've been shown the graphs are going the wrong way for phosphates and nitrates. Water Framework Directive came in 2001. Didn't really change things. You know, we were looking at biological markers, chemical markers, physical markers, things like barriers and rivers, and really nothing strategic has been done to improve things, and those things need to change. You know, the players in this, what has happened, this catastrophe, are wide. You know, it's Dear Agriculture, who are the biggest bit of agriculture, has been said already. Northern Ireland Environment Agency, Water Management Unit, Northern Ireland Environment Agency Abstraction Licensing Team, Dear Drinking Water Inspector, the DFI, the FSA, Environmental Health Officers. You know, there's a big wide team in this whole situation. For us, we would basically like to know, are the fish we catch recreationally safe to eat? It's a very simple question, and nobody's answered it because there is no test. You know, we've all been told those things are all checked and but there is no actual test, but at least now they're moving to develop a test to tell us, you know, if our trout, if our salmon and our pollen are safe. Because basically they're saying at the minute, those fish and the migratory fish as well that move through lock up the rivers aren't safe to eat. You know, as a precautionary approach we shouldn't eat them. And that's not good. You know, if all our fish in Loch Bay are suffering and are in poor health because they're being possibly poisoned, we don't know. And we're still waiting for those tests. Cyanobacteria aren't an evil monster. They've been here for many millions of years. They're natural bacteria, but they're basically just showing the situation for what it is. There was a mention of this earthy, musty taste in the water. That's a thing called geosmin. It's a chemical, and sometimes us anglers get it in fish as well, where the fish are maybe feeding snails and things. It builds up on their muscle, and you can't eat them. It's that earthy taste, but that's coming through in our water. So it's that chemical. The Northern water can't take out all the chemicals, so that geosmin comes through in our drinking water. Hopefully nothing much else, especially those microsystems. So that's basically all I have to say. You know, we really need to concentrate on the phosphates and nitrates and reducing those. We've known this for some time, but we now really need to action and decrease those levels. Simple things, as we said before, like buffer strips in agriculture, it's already in cross compliance. You know, as a measure of cross compliance, all farms should have their rivers, their streams, and their lakes fenced off. But it's just not enforced. It's like in a lot of things in this country, there's a lack of enforcement, a lack of staff, a lack of resources to actually enforce things. That would be one key thing that I would highlight. Thank you.
Okay, so look, we'll take a quick break since we're on
Keep it as short as possible.
Yeah, a bit longer than I expected. We'll take a quick interval now, and then we'll have Gareth Beer from NIEA do his presentation. I'm very grateful tonight to have Paul Bellamy here, Chief Executive of the Northern Ireland Environment Agency. So he can answer a few questions together as well. So folks, I'll take a quick 5-minute break and then back on it.
They go with 10 pounds.
Can I give you that, Mary?
Yes.
Just leaving that with you.
Okay.
Really well done. For a first PowerPoint, yeah, nicely done.
But if I hadn't known how to work this thing, it would have been better. Because when it didn't go, I kept going. It's not going. And then it went buzz on about 3 slides on me.
Did you research it all yourself?
Did I what?
Did you research it all yourself?
Oh, yes.
You just hit all the points.
Got a job for
Every
them.
single. I reckon, yeah. Could you deal with drinking with customers all around Europe and Asia?
I don't drink.
Oh, okay. Drive? Could you drive me then? Yeah. No, that was really good, yeah. Very impressive.
So hopefully
Thank you.
we'll get you some questions.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Mary, just really quickly,
Yes.
because we have to dash back to Belfast soon.
All right.
Really good turnout tonight. You know, what do you think it shows also about the variety of people here?
I think it shows the depth of feeling that we have locally. I think it shows that there's a very big, wide variety of types of people that use Loch Ness, that make their living on Loch Ness, and that you even just like to go and walk beside it. We have all ages here tonight. We have people from all sides of the community. There's a great turnout, and there's a great buzz about it. So we're extremely happy to see it.
So who's the main audience today? Who do you really want to get to listen tonight?
Our departments, really, ultimately, our government departments. We're very, very grateful to have the Chief Executive of NIEA here tonight, because that doesn't happen very often, where we get a Chief Executive out into a public meeting. So we're very grateful that he has given us his time and that he's here to listen to our genuine concerns.
Feeling a room like this, what's sort of the bigger emotion today? The anger, or that just the feeling that something's happening now, that you've pushed something?
It's a little bit of relief, because sometimes with causes like this, you feel like nobody cares, not even your neighbours or your friends. And I think the turnout here tonight shows that, it matters. It matters very much to the public, and it's lovely, just as I say, to finally have our government agencies here and listen.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thanks. Sorry, Mary, which one is that? Which of the guys?
This here, that's Peter from.
No, Peter, the guy from the agency. You know? In the suit.
The guy from Gareth Greer's talking, but the chief executive is Paul Donnelly.
Know what he looks like?
He's wearing the jacket there in third row back beside the lady in red.
Well, have you a spare can of Coke, have you?
Yes, in my bag.
Can you give it, please?